Hey, welcome to Daily Devo. I'm Diana, and today we are talking about asking for wisdom. Hey, have you ever noticed how when a kid hits a certain age, they tend to ask a lot of questions? They are curious about everything, and they often ask one question right after the other. Or maybe you remember being a kid and having so many questions about what you were interested in. Today, we are talking about asking questions. Let's check this out in the book of James, chapter 1, starting in verse 5. Here's what it says. It says, if you need wisdom, ask our generous God, and he will give it to you. He will not rebuke you for asking. The NIV says it this way. If any of you lack wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you. Basically, what it's saying is, if you lack, ask. God gives wisdom generously to all without finding fault. Man, what an awesome truth to think about today. If you lack, ask. God gives wisdom generously. So what he's saying here is that he gives wisdom to anyone who asks, but don't miss the end of the verse. It says that God gives generously to all. That's everyone. And he gives wisdom generously without finding fault. Have you ever had someone respond to you in kind of an annoying or even condescending way when you ask a question? Like they just respond in that tone, in that manner that is so less than loving. Maybe they respond in a way that communicates that they are inconvenienced by your ask, or they're annoyed by your ask, or they're judging you for your ask. They think that you're less than because you asked some question. It's horrible, right? Nobody likes being responded to in that way. The beautiful truth in today's verse is God is not like that. God is not annoyed by your ask for help and for guidance. He is not looking down on you with disgust because you need help and guidance. No, God is a good father and he delights in hearing from you, especially when you don't know, especially when you're unsure, especially when you need his wisdom. So today, ask him for wisdom. Request from him, God, I need wisdom in my relationships. God, I need wisdom in what my part is or how I can change. Ask God for wisdom at your job. Ask him for wisdom at school or in your finances or about your health. God gives wisdom generously, and he does not judge you for needing his guidance and his help in the smallest of situations and in the ones that are so heavy on your heart today. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.